Hi guys and gals, Double B Billy Boudreaux, aka Wrestle Gamer, back on the WGS YouTube channel. Now, we just watched WrestleMania 27, so I thought I would give you guys a rundown of what happened and my thoughts on what happened here tonight at WrestleMania 27. Now, they opened up with Rock cutting a 15-minute promo. For the life of me, I don't know why. And at one point, you saying this isn't just the water, it's the people's water. And then when The Rock says yabba, you say dabba, yabba, dabba. I really didn't see what the point was to all this. I mean, it was like a 15-minute waste of time. They bumped Daniel Bryan and Sheamus to a dark match just to have The Rock come on and spew out 15 minutes of garbage, was what I thought. But what I found really surprising was match number 1. It was Edge taking on Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight title. Now, as far as I know, as far as I can remember, WrestleMania has never opened up with a World Heavyweight title match until tonight. Now, I will say this, for an opening match for the World Heavyweight title, it was a good match. It was a good match, a lot better than the opening match they had for WrestleMania 26. For those of you who can't remember, it was Showmiz, it was Big Show and The Miz defending the Unified Tag Team titles against R-Truth and John Morrison, and that was absolute crap. However, this year's opening match was a lot better. It was a lot better. Edge defeated Alberto Del Rio to retain the title, and then he and Christian decided to get a pair of crowbars and just totally smash the crap out of the Rolls Royce that Alberto Del Quifo came out in tonight. Next up, it was Cody Rhodes taking on Rey Mysterio. Now, I said it on Blog Talk Radio that if Cody Rhodes would win tonight, that would be a big boost for his career, because considering the fact that it's Rey Mysterio is the one that would be putting him over, and that's exactly what happened tonight. It was Cody Rhodes defeating Rey Mysterio, and I firmly believe with this victory, with Rey Mysterio putting him over on WrestleMania tonight, that's going to be a big boost to his career. So we could be seeing Cody Rhodes becoming a future main eventer for a pay-per-view in the very near future. Not right away, but at least WWE is showing interest in Cody Rhodes by having him get this win tonight. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what Rey Mysterio came out in tonight, he was dressed as Captain America. The next, we talked about it on Blog Talk Radio tonight, is the fact that Vladimir Kozlov had to be taken out of the 8-man tag because he got attacked at WrestleMania Access by the Core. So it was inserted with Kofi Kingston. It was Kane, Big Show, Kofi Kingston, and Santino Marella taking on the Core. Now, this is an 8-man tag match. Okay? This match lasted 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It was absolute garbage. I'll tell you this, guys. It was so bad, I would rather have watched... I would have rather watched Jeff Hardy and Sting from Victory Road than this debacle. I mean, come on, an 8-man tag match with such a big backing, such a build into this match, and they're only gonna put on 2 minutes, and it was just absolute garbage. I mean, come on, that was like a slap in our faces with that 8-man tag. Instead, they should have made that match a dark match, and then had Daniel Bryan and Sheamus go at it for the United States title in its place. That, to me, would have been a lot better than what they did with the 8-man tag. A lot better. A hell of a lot better. Then we see WWE pick it back up again. Randy Orton and CM Punk in a fantastic match. I mean, these guys just gave it all tonight. Just gave it all tonight. It was a great match. Randy Orton came out on top. A spectacular finish. Punk was going for his springboard clothesline. Orton countered it right in midair to an RKO and got the win. Fantastic finish. Then we had Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler. Great start to the match. Jim Ross was there. He was there. He commentated the match. Michael Cole came out dressed like a big gay pumpkin. I mean, he was orange headgear, jacket. He had an orange singlet that said Team Cole on it. I mean, he looked absolutely freaking ridiculous. He looked like what he is, what Michael Cole is. He's a clown, and that's what he is, and that's what he was made to look like, a clown tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, special guest referee. Jack Swagger was making his entrance. Stone Cold came out and ran Jack Swagger off the rampway. That was funny. And now, towards the end of the match is when it really got good. I really thought it was entertaining. Jerry Lawler had the ankle lock on Michael Cole, and Stone Cold was going, "Do you give up?" And he did it again. "Do you give up?" And of course, the entire time that was going on, Michael Cole was like, "Tap, tap, tap, I give up, I give up, I give up, I give up." Then, of course, after Jerry Lawler was declared the winner, the Donald Shaw general manager came on and said that, due to Stone Cold's physical altercation or something like that, because at one point in the match, Michael Cole was pushing on Stone Cold. Stone Cold pushed back. Anonymous Raw general manager says that's overstepping his bounds and disqualified Jerry the King Lawler and made Michael Cole the winner by disqualification. That's what happened. Then next was Undertaker taking on Triple H. Would it be 19-0 or would it be 18-1? Fantastic match, guys. Went well over 30 minutes. It was a wonderful match. Very exciting. It culminated with 3 pedigrees. There were 3 pedigrees, 10 chair shots. The last one was a headshot. Then there was a tombstone pile driver. Then there was the Hell's Gates. The Hell's Gates was locked in, I think, for a good minute and a half, 2 minutes on Triple H before he gave it up. So Undertaker defeats Triple H via submission to become 19-0. Quick side note, though, after the match was over, Undertaker tried to get out on his own, collapsed on the ring floor, didn't move after that. They brought out a mobile cart. Now, whether this is a work or part of the storyline is still yet to be known. Still yet to be seen. We don't know too much more. Maybe Undertaker might have gotten winded. For all we know, Undertaker probably boned Michelle McCool before the match started, so you never know. And they announced that next year's WrestleMania is going to be in Miami, Florida. And then we had Team Snooki, which was Snooki, Trish Stratus, and John Morrison taking on Team Lay Cool, which was Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler. Now, I saw that was coming up, and I thought, piss break. So, I'm sorry, I really don't have a good review of this. The only thing I can tell you was that Team Snooki defeated Team Lay Cool. That's all I can tell you. I only took a piss break for about 3.5, 4 minutes, and then by the time I came back with a sandwich and a Sprite, the match was already over. So, anyway. Then the main event was Miz and Cena. Interesting openings for both men. They did a build-up to how the Miz started off, then he got into wrestling, and then everything like that. Then how he acquired the WWE Championship, and then they turned around and did the same thing on John Cena. But for the Miz, they actually had the word "awesome" out on the stage, and then they moved it across when he was making his entrance. And then with John Cena, they actually had a choir out there singing before he made his entrance. And by the way, John Cena is now sporting a cherry red t-shirt, so he is no longer a purple people eater. He is now a cherry red person. So I guess it probably completes the John Cena rainbow. I don't know if I would want to taste the rainbow, but you know what I mean. Anyway, the bulk of the match was okay. The bulk content of the Miz Cena match was all right. I thought it was all right, but then it was going to be a crap ending because, both men were on the outside, and it looked like it was going to end. It was going to end in a double countout. But then The Rock came out, which was kind of predictable, and said, in no way that WrestleMania was going to end in double countout. And I agree. There was no way that this WrestleMania should have ended on a double countout, and it didn't. Rock said he was the guest host. The non-Raw general manager tried to get 2 cents in, but instead of letting Jerry King Lawler or Jim Ross. By the way, Jim Ross commentated and Jerry King Lawler commentated on the Undertaker Triple H match, Snooki and Lane and Miz and Cena. And Jim Ross did commentate on the Michael Cole Jerry Lawler match. So I thought just having having Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross commentate on the second half of WrestleMania brought it up just a notch, in my opinion. Brought it up just a notch. But The Rock answered the non-Raw general manager saying, being the Raw general manager, I think, and of course the whole thing looked around and said, it doesn't matter what you think, trashed the laptop. And then said as a guest host he was going to restart the match. The match was restarted. And as John Cena was trying to put the attitude adjustment on Miz, Rock came from behind. Made the match was no DQ, by the way. The match was no DQ. And after that, Rock bottomed John Cena and pretty much screwed John Cena out of the title. So The Miz is still the champion. Then after the match, Rock went in the ring and beat the snot out of The Miz and hit the people's elbow. And that thus concludes WrestleMania 27. Was this worth the $54 that I spent on this WrestleMania? I think so. Because I think the good matches, the good parts outweighed the bad. One of the bad parts that was in there is there was a confrontation in the back between The Rock and John Cena's #1 fan. Who was John Cena's #1 fan? Pee Wee Herman. And I was like, my head started hurting when I saw that. And then he turned and became a Rock fan and said, if you smell what the pee is cooking. And my only response to that is, if your pee is cooking, you need to go see a doctor because there's something wrong with your kidneys. But like I said, the good matches that are really good for this year's WrestleMania, those matches were Edge and Alberto Del Quifo, Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, CM Punk. I literally laughed my ass off. Even though Michael Cole ended up getting the win by disqualification, I still laughed my ass off, and it was still great to see Michael Cole get the shit kicked out of him by Jerry the King Lawler. Undertaker and Triple H, phenomenal match. And I don't know if I would put Miz and Cena in that same boat. Again, a good 85-90% of the match was great. The ending was complete shit. So, the matches that I did not give a crap for, again, the 8-man tag was absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. For an 8-man tag. They should have took that out and put Daniel Bryan and Sheamus for the U.S. title in its place instead of taking it off the card and making it a dark match. I mean, come on, WWE. Excuse me, WWE. But, and of course, Snooki and Lako, I couldn't give a flying crap about what happened in that match. So, that's why I didn't even watch it. Well, for those of you who did watch WrestleMania 27 this year, what are your thoughts on it? Again, my picks for favorite matches are Edge and Alberto Del Quifo, Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, CM Punk. I guess I'll put Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler in that same match, in that same level, because again, I thought it was thoroughly entertaining. Even though Michael Cole ended up the winner by disqualification, again, I really thought it was thoroughly enjoyable to see Michael Cole get the shit kicked out of him and have Jim Ross call it. Undertaker Triple H, by far #1, best match of the night. And if it wasn't for Undertaker and Triple H, the match that I would say was the best of them all, right underneath it, at a close #2, Randy Orton and CM Punk. So, for those of you watching, if you have your thoughts on WrestleMania 27, please leave your comments in the comments section below. Until then, I'm Double B Billy Boudreaux. Thank you for watching.